One.
Or not.
Hey, one!
And there it is.
There it is.
Dos, tres, catorce.
There it is.
Oh, man. I told him 5-ish minutes, and we were right on the money for 5-ish.
For
That's what I'm
5-ish.
talking about.
Right there.
Best time guess ever.
5-ish.
Always on time.
This episode brought to you by Cream Corn.
Style. Cool.
Oh,
Crap
that picture
corn.
is amazing.
Look at
It's
that.
the creamiest.
Wow.
All right. Are we ready? I think we are, aren't we?
Yep.
Let's go. And welcome back, everybody. Oh, you look so rested and relaxed.
Huzzah.
Really?
I don't think we do. Yeah.
Just try to help.
Oh. Flattered, I guess.
I've been watching reruns of the Larry Sanders Show, and Artie, his producer, always lies to him, to make him feel better, and that was a line I remember from my rerun last night. Oh, you look so rested and relaxed. He looks rested and relaxed. He's Shannon Bardson. Not at all. Not at all. Rested.
He looks
No,
relaxed.
I don't know why.
He looks relaxed.
I'm pretty
That's-
relaxed, but
Yeah.
I'm not
look
refreshed
chill,
at
bro.
all.
No.
Yeah, doing fucking nothing. Went saw Tenacious D last night. That was pretty cool.
I'm so jealous.
Looks so damn fun.
How's Jack Black's leg? That was a while ago. He busted his leg doing a Conan stunt.
Oh, really?
He's probably
that was forever though. That
yeah,
was like
that was a
before
while.
his show.
I lose track of time when I see things on YouTube, and I realize, that went on the site 5 years ago.
Well, those older dogs, they take a long time to heal.
Yeah, no, he was fine. Everything was great. They're just goddamn geniuses, as far as I'm concerned.
They have any new stuff?
No,
Or are they just playing the hits?
They played the hits and they played some deep cuts. But
Okay.
it was
Just tributes.
It was
to
great,
hits.
and it's like
Hey, I see what he did.
they did the bop it, sax out and jammed with each other. God, it was great.
Cool.
Loves
All right.
the Kyle Gass cameo and Hacks. That was
Oh yeah.
When?
Yeah.
that was more of a
Is that season
cameo.
2?
He had a few
Yeah.
lines. It was good.
He was-
season 2.
He was the he was one of the stalkers. He's a stalker. A reluctant stalker. He's my reluctant stalker. He's Quad T, Too Tall Tony.
Always looking in on you, Carrie.
He doesn't want to, but he
That
does.
sounded so weird.
just
Taking a
Don't do
dark
that.
turn.
He just
Nailed it.
occasionally
Nailed it.
occasionally pokes me to see if I'm still alive. That's what he
still. Is that his chest moving? Yeah, he's breathing. Check me out on Twitter at Quad T Tony or on the Gadget Spot podcast.
He's smart because he wears glasses. He's Jay Whitaker, everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, what's
true.
up?
Oh, I like
It's-
the glasses.
I am slowly losing my vision, and it's great. I do
Welcome.
I do this with my phone now.
Welcome.
Oh.
Is your font size 72?
Nah, I
Mine
keep
is.
that shit small.
I absolutely refuse to enlarge the font
Same.
size.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
I'm like, no, that's an admission that I'm old, and I
was stubborn.
refuse to do it.
You'll give in. You'll give in eventually.
I won't.
We all do.
You will get there. You're going to be taking pictures of instructions on shit and making it bigger on your phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's-
Exactly.
Okay, Shannon. All right,
Yeah.
all right. You
Yeah.
understand,
Yeah,
brother?
especially
I've
on your
done that. That's
medicines.
smart.
Yeah.
On your medicine box, the little bottle, you got to take a picture of that and
Yeah,
zoom
or-
it.
Joke's on you. I refuse to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
You have an answer for everything.
Yeah, Rebecca. We out here
I'm
fucking
not going to the
outlaw
doctor.
country.
They're just going to ignore everything I say and call me fat.
I ain't sick, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking healthy. Alkaline and this shit. The only thing sick on me are these puppies. What's up?
Welcome to the geriatric show.
No.
So you're
I'm
on the
in
road?
Maine right now. Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
Maine. I'm in Bangor or Bangor.
I'll go see
or
Stephen King.
Hey, Jen
Yeah, I'm
was
gonna go.
just
I'm gonna
there.
go. What's that?
Jen was just there a little while ago.
In
It's
Bangor?
so pretty.
In Bangor,
It-
yeah. And she's, God, she had, I'll send you a message. She had some really good food while she was there.
Yeah, I just checked out this place. I had a great lobster roll. Like they do it differently here. It's so fresh, and it was like because most lobster rolls they just hunk it down with butter, and it's just like this. It's just this fuck blob of crustacean, and like it. No, this was like crispy. It was fresh. It was like I like it. So yeah, I'm here with Bob Marley. Who, if you never heard of Bob Marley,
I have. He's good.
Comedian. He's
wonderful. Okay.
Yeah. Like, well, Bob Marley, the musician, obviously, yeah, but Bob Marley, the comedian, is amazing. He currently is the Guinness World Record holder for longest stand-up ever, which is 38 hours nonstop performing.
What do you talk about for 38 hours?
Wow.
He brought out, that, and he brought out he just got on the stage with like a bunch of his old notes. He's released 25 comedy albums back in like before 1995 or some shit.
Wow.
He was like one of the first comics on Sirius XM, and for you top 5 comics on streaming forever. So he was just like sitting on material, and so he just released it all and just did 38 hours. Took a 25-minute nap on stage and got right back to it. It was pretty fucking awesome. Anyways,
That is wild.
I'm just glad the story didn't end in a Weekend at Bernie's situation.
Right, no, super cool, time doing comedy. I got more shows. Just check me out. It's Jay Whitaker, and going to Tennessee next week, Knoxville, Tennessee. I'll be there next week. So,
all right. She refuses to go to the doctor. She's Rebecca Frost. Everybody.
Literally, they're not going to listen to me. My last doctor, if you want to hear about a traumatizing thing my doctor did, I went in and she read off all of my previous weigh-ins for like the last 2 years.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I'm also aware you did not have to burn me like this.
Did she follow it up with a big slab of aloe vera plant?
Slapped me right in the face and told me to get out.
Jeez.
You better
Take birth control and go.
You better get a new doctor, I think.
I've tried, and I'm not finding any that I like. So I've just decided.
Nobody wants to work.
Nobody wants to work. I've just decided I'm not gonna go. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to go to the doctor anymore.
I guess. All right. He should have gone to the doctor this week. He's sitting in for Lee George Cade. Mike Anderson, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. If you want to follow me, MSA Esquire on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, you're tweeting more, and I thank you for that.
Every once in a while, yeah.
It's great. It's great.
All right, let's get going then, shall we?
And our host,
Gary
Mr.
Jackson.
Gary Jackson.
Yay.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, x96.com for now. All right.
Wait, real quick, Carrie. Are those like 2 buttons? Are you doing a 3 unbutton right now?
Yeah,
This?
he's getting close to
Yeah.
showing
He's
off
unbuttoned
his
down to
chest
his
hair.
navel.
No, it's just the
Oh,
way
no,
that the
no,
shirt.
Hey,
It's the way the shirt
I'm not
is.
saying button it up, baby.
No,
I'm
man,
saying,
yeah.
Now you
Let
look-
Let those
out.
breathe,
It's
Carrie.
100 degrees
Now you look
outside.
Breathe.
That looks comfortable.
Yeah, come on. It's hotter than armpits in August, baby.
Tell you
Come
what,
on,
let me give you one of these.
Stop, we can't handle it.
That's some wrist and
That's
forearm
finished.
action.
And if you're just listening,
I would have been
Just
hung
listening
for
and
that
not
in the
watching
past.
You, man. Oh.
this is why you got to watch us on YouTube, y'all.
That's right. Listen, here we go. This is the big story. This is the one that everyone was excited about all this week when the news was dropped.
It's never
all-
true. It's never true.
It's not. Oh,
You might
I
be
thought
talking
everyone.
about 2 different stories.
I thought everyone was talking about the new Game of Thrones sequel.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
You know
Yep.
what's crazy?
Did you miss me?
It's a sequel.
No,
now?
the answer
Nice,
is
Yeah.
Rebecca. Nice.
No, it's a continuation of the Jon Snow story. It's in the earliest stages of development, but Kit Harington has signed on. I guess that's a sign that maybe the Black Knight isn't taking.
Both.
I think he could, yeah. The series will be set in the wake of Game of Thrones' 8th and final bad season. It concluded with Jon having murdered Daenerys before she could take the Iron Throne after a brief and sudden descent into madness. Being
That's a nice way to put it, Carrie.
be-
An unexplainable character turn.
yeah,
She got her period.
in 13 seconds, we're going to change its character.
it's on the press release. Being exiled from the lands of Westeros, journeying northward beyond the fallen wall guarded by the Night's Watch to find a new life. So it's going to be You Know Nothing, Jon Snow, coming soon. It's all part of the. We have Game of Thrones. We can do something with that, can't we? HBO plan.
Well, and they're like, I wonder if they're like, we released that other trailer with the Matt Smith Dragon show, and people didn't really like get into that. So, what if we just go back to old,
I've heard
old
good things
regular.
from the about the Targaryen series.
Oh, that House
From
of the
people
Dragon.
from people that I respect their opinion. So I'm
hope
now
this brings closure.
interested in seeing it.
Yeah. So the House of the Dragon is prequel. This Jon Snow show will be essentially a sequel.
Is
It'll
that what
take
it's
place-
called? The Jon Snow Show?
That's what I'm calling it right now.
You know nothing.
the
Jon
Jon
Snow was the earlier.
He sits in a
Everyone,
desk
welcome
getting
to the
interviewed.
Jon Snow Show.
Okay. It's the Jon Snow Variety Hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
starring Kit Harington.
Sam is his
Or it
Andy
could be a-
Richter.
Oh, that would be great.
I'd
Join-
watch that.
I
Join
would
Jon
watch
Snow
that.
and his special guest, Shields and Arnell.
It's the John show with he just sits out in the wilderness in the snow with a gong and he does talents and then bangs himself. That sounded so wrong.
Yeah. Nah,
It
that's
could be a
good.
quiz show where he just says,
Like
"You know nothing. You know nothing." with
Nah,
Jon
he's just like-
Snow.
Do you know anything about vegetables? I know nothing.
Oh,
Nah,
he could host a Jeopardy-like game show. A quiz show.
I think he should just sit out in the snow and like, oh my God, Moment Shots is here.
Do you know more than a Jon Snow? That's the name of the show.
Are you smarter than a Jon Snow?
Are you smarter than a Jon Snow? Anyway, now the story that got everybody kind of buzzing was, and I honestly I didn't think that we'd see this. Of course, I said the same thing about Moon Knight, but Wonder Man.
I saw that news. I was like, "What?"
Wonder Man the
Interesting.
movie. Or no, it'll be a TV series. Let's see. You got Destin Daniel Cretton, who is the guy behind Shang-Chi. He's going to team up with Andrew Guest, who has written mostly comedies, Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Community. And they're going to tackle a series about Wonder Man.
I hope he wears that red jacket.
Yeah, he's got to wear
Why
the
do
red
they look
jacket
like each other,
and
but
the
they
shades.
Wonder Man, one of Marvel's oldest characters, introduced in 1964 in the pages of Avengers number 9. He was initially a villain, only appeared sporadically in the early Marvel age, but was reconceived as a hero and Avenger in the late 70s. In the 80s, the character came to be known as Simon Williams. He was a founding member of the West Coast Avengers.
What's up?
Yeah.
With a look that included a turtleneck and a red jacket, as you can see there, and sunglasses.
He looks
It is
like he
ridiculous.
just showed up.
Yeah.
And he's like a movie star or something too.
It says here he became a celebrity thanks to his day job as an actor and stuntman. So
Yeah.
there you go. So we're getting a Wonder Man series.
Hey,
I remember years
Bring it.
ago I was reading old Avengers comics and he showed up. Like, who the heck is this Wonder Man guy?
Yeah.
What's with these sunglasses and this jacket? And I had to go online and look up his character bio and stuff like because I'd never even heard of him.
I'm still not really familiar with him. I'll be honest with you.
a little bit of a love triangle between him and
Wanda
Vision
and
and the
Vision.
Scarlet Witch. Yeah.
Yeah. If correct me if I'm wrong, his powers are it's like you get a little bit of Captain Atom with him and a little bit of Superman.
He's he's
That's
made out of hard
what I
light
remember.
or something.
Yeah, he's not even like flesh and bone or anything. He's like a living hologram kind of a thing.
Right.
But physical.
He's dumb.
Oh,
I hope they make him goofy as fuck. Like I
Well,
would like
needs
to
to be
see like
funny.
maybe Channing Tatum play him or something like that.
Oh, he'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
He'd be good. Well, I mean, like I said, the guys who are writing it have written mostly comedies, Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Community. So maybe they're going to lean in on the comedy on this one. And
I mean, but also the Russo brothers started in comedy.
true.
And I think comedians are the
True.
best at doing dramatic. So.
true. But
These
I
are
like
facts.
I like the Channing Tatum casting, though. I think that's a good. Yeah, I got his name wrong. All right. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Next time.
We know who you're talking
I didn't
about.
talk about him on the
Yeah.
show, right?
Yes.
Faith in Million, whatever. I don't know.
The other story that was released this week that at first I went nah, and then I saw all of the Joker bros going nah really loud, I suddenly changed my mind to, okay, yeah. I want to see it. I want to see this. Joker 2. They're in talks. Joker 2, they've got a script.
It's Bill Frost.
It is. It's your dad. That's your dad. I love it. This is going to happen because money, but they're going to make it a musical.
Which just kills me.
That was the part that upset the Joker Bros so much, and that Lady Gaga was going to be in it also upset them, and that's when I went, bring it. I want to see now.
Honestly, I was against the whole. I won't say against it, but I was just like, nah, with the whole musical thing. But as soon as I saw Lady Gaga on, I was like, yep, I trust anything she's in. So
I was the opposite. I was the opposite.
Same.
When they said Lady Gaga, I was like, fuck, this is my villain origin story. But then they said it was going to be a musical, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
I mean, yeah, just because it's upsetting the Joker Bros, that's why I'm in on it. But I will go see this. I support this. Show me what you got. Why not?
I also have a correction from last week because the Joker sequel is like the Folie à Deux, or however you pronounce it. It doesn't mean part 2. It does mean like a madness of 2. It's actually like a mental illness that it's kind of like a cult of
shared
2
delusion.
people. A shared delusion. Like a really good example of this is there were these 2 Swedish twins who they went crazy and they started running into traffic, and there was a cop show that just happened to be filming the whole thing. And then they went right back to normal.
It is a medical term for an identical or similar mental disorder that affects 2 or more individuals, usually members of the same family.
Well, if she plays Harley Quinn, that's perfect.
That does, doesn't it?
Perfect thing for that.
Yeah, I'm mad that I do like it.
You're mad that you like the idea?
Yeah, honestly.
Like I said, I'm just in to burn the Joker Bros. Anyway, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
Very popular.
This is one of the best cartoons ever made.
Agreed.
Well, you're getting 3 movies.
I hope they're good, because the last one was a big old turd.
They're in development. It will. Let's see. Now I'm trying to see if it's a live action or if it's another animated situation, and I can't find in this story where they say yes or no. So I'm going to guess animation. But you're getting 3 more of those. Is it a good cartoon?
Oh, it's so good.
And they're going to be animated.
They will be animated. Okay.
Yeah.
You should definitely give it a watch, Carrie. I think you do. So the first season, you could tell they're kind of finding the first half of the first season, they're kind of finding their legs. But then after that, it really picks up. And when I say they're finding their legs, it's still good. But when you compare it to how good it gets as the series goes, you're like, okay, but it's excellent. It's
then
highly
this
good.
next news is going to make you very happy then, Tony, because
I like
while we're in the world of
Prepare
anime,
for arousal.
yes,
I like being happy.
One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Justin Lin, who was in doing the Fast and Furious movies, left because he hated Vin Diesel, and well, who doesn't? But he has landed on this project. He says, "I want to do a movie, a live-action One Punch Man movie."
Oh man.
So
Fucking violent.
he is developing it right now.
This is either going to be cinema gold or just pure garbage. Either way, I'm in.
I'm in.
Good.
Yep.
Come on.
No,
If
it's
anybody
not-
can pull it off, it's him. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not. I'm not saying that about Justin Lin. I like most of Justin Lin's stuff. I'm saying the IP, One Punch Man, I think it's gonna be kind of hard to translate to live action very well.
When I tell people what it's about, they go, "Huh?"
Yeah.
It's right there in the name.
Yeah, he has the power. He has the power to defeat any foe with a single punch, but he soon grows bored and seeks out a bigger challenge. So, I think this would be this sounds to me like a 90-minute movie.
How many punches in that 90 minutes?
No,
at least
there's
8.
one punch, and it's towards the end.
Did you ever watch the
It's at 86 minutes.
the first or second season, Carrie?
I did not.
Oh, you really should give it a shot. Trust me.
It's a good show.
It's just, even if I'm not even that big of an anime fan, honestly, but this one just captured me from the very first episode, and I was in 100%.
Yeah,
I remember you saying that.
wild.
That's why I was happy to bring you that story today. And this sounds very interesting to me. Batman Azteca. HBO Max Latin America has ordered Batman Azteca, a new take on the Batman mythos. Mexico's Anima and Book of Life producer Chatron. The story will focus on a young Aztec boy whose father, village leader, is murdered by Spanish conquistadors. He flees to warn King Montezuma and his high priest Yoka of looming danger, using the temple of Tzanacan, the bat god, as a lair. He trains with his mentor and assistant, developing equipment and weaponry to confront the Spaniard invasion and protect Montezuma's temple and avenge his father's death. This will be an animated. And you can see some of the artwork if you look it up, if you're listening to the podcast, that is. We have some of the artwork here. But looks fascinating.
Yeah.
And I
It's
hope
a Batman that I can get into.
Yeah.
It's like Batman Ninja, but just Latin. And
But yeah, Aztec.
yep.
Yeah.
And so I'm all for it. This is why culture is so important. So for the folks, if you are from another culture, just represent your culture, because eventually DC will turn it into Batman. And that's all. That's all we want is more Batman.
That's
Wow,
all we want.
I can't wait to see extremely Scandinavian Batman.
Oh my god! Or like Austrian Batman.
Oh, no.
Australian
no.
Batman.
Austrian Batman? Get over here, I'm going to use my sword. The Batmobile is a chariot with goats.
Mr. Freeze just shows up and he's just English for whatever reason. He's English.
Hey, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age, old boy.
Boy, the Ice Age.
Anyway. All right. After
Easter Island Batman,
Jeez,
whatever.
message.
we'll be right.
We'll be right back.
Hungarian Batman. I just want everyone.
Yeah.
All of the culture.
Mongolian
I'm just imagining
Batman.
Scandinavian Batman in a field of snow, all by himself in the middle of the day, all in black. So he's just like,
Yep.
bing.
I'm
Completely lit up.
Or like if we did Dutch Batman, he's just in a field of tulips.
Eating cheese.
Irish Batman can't, he sleeps all day.
The Irish Batman is preoccupied.
You know what? Imagine Batman in a tracksuit. It's like, hey, I'm Batman, bro.
Bat Bro.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Bat Bro.
Jay, the restaurant
He
she
just
went
stepped
to?
away.
Ah, fucker.
I think he's got his headphones in though.
Does he have his,
We'll
his
never
buds?
know.
Well, they're
We'll never
wireless,
know,
so they're probably
because he's
still
not
in,
a-
but he can't
we'll never
respond
know.
because his mic's on
Okay.
the other side of the room.
Yeah.
I just found the name of that restaurant for him.
What restaurant?
It's called the Traveling Lobster
In
Travel-
Bangor.
Delicious.
in Bangor. Yeah.
Imagine living in a
Bangor.
Bar Harbor.
Oh, I just saw a food show where they were in that area and they found there's this place that's been open for like 100 years. They say does
Somebody
the
told me
best.
about the Traveling Lobster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jen loved it.
Yeah, it was Shannon.
She said like the guys talk to the lobsters and stuff while they're killing them. It sounds fun.
I'm going to shove a knife through your head
they're
right now.
not alone, or
Yeah, I don't know if that is good yet.
Yeah.
have you watched the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness like bloopers? Because there's a clip of Elizabeth Olsen and she's like flying towards Doctor Strange and she's like, "Ee, I'm gonna get you." She's just very cute.
There we go.
Here
Okay.
we go.
We ready? Let's
Yeah,
go.
sorry.
I've got that sort of cell phone noise again.
That was me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
okay.
moved it.
Oh.
I moved it. Here we go.
I just want to make sure it's not me.
Yeah. And we're back. Okay. Something else that dropped this past week, and I hope you watched it. Although I kind of hope you didn't watch it, now that I think about it.
No, I don't
It's a-
get it. What should
Yeah.
I do?
I don't know what to tell you. It's a trailer for Nope. We got another one.
Yeah.
I purposefully did not watch this trailer like
That's
I
a good
tend
call.
to do.
That's a good
I
call.
think
Same.
that's a good call, yeah, because it really does tell you what the show is about. So I'm putting it out there so that y'all can go and see it. This looks great. We already knew that the movie would star a couple of new California ranchers who witnessed some unexplained phenomena. But this new trailer,
Yeah, you shouldn't tell us what it's about.
Tells you too much, right?
I think so. That's the thing.
I hate about trailers these days.
Right.
But now Jordan Peele has said that the trailer, as it stands, still doesn't give away everything. He said there's still stuff that he's hiding.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
but did
want
they
to hide
need to-
all of it until I watch it.
But I trust.
All they needed to
trust
say
him.
was Jordan Peele's making a new movie. There it
That's
is.
all I needed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
but,
with you,
uh,
Shannon. Same, buddy.
July 22nd is when that goes out. So watch it if you want, or don't. Let's see. Now, there's an animated, and we're back to anime, and I'm sorry, I should have included this in an anime block, I think, shouldn't I have? Trigon,
Yeah.
which apparently in the 90s was
It was big.
very popular. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never saw it, but there it is. Yeah, and you recognize the characters. I've seen these characters and seen them walking around Comic-Cons and all of that. Vash the Stampede, a gunslinger who wandered the arid planet of No Man's Land while constantly trying to avoid the many, many bounty hunters chasing him. He's an ace shot, but also a pacifist. They're making a new anime adaptation. This one will be CG, and it will be called Trigon Stampede. Let's see. Yeah, so that's in production right now. So if you're a Trigon fan, you got something to look forward to.
The bounty
let's-
on his head in the show is like something like 25 billion double dollars or something. Like it's just an unheard of amount of money to take down this guy, Vash the Stampede.
Now, here's another project that's getting rolling out. And Neil Blomkamp says, I'm making this movie because I'm a fan of the video game, Gran Turismo.
I mean, there's just so much story and plot that is involved in the Gran Turismo series that it just calls for a movie.
Less fast, less furious.
Yeah.
Chapter 2.
Blomkamp's going to direct. The screenplay will be by Jason Hall. The video game series has been around since '97, and it's just a racing game, right, Tony? I mean,
Yeah,
It's
all
a
it
very
is.
There
technical racing
Yeah.
game. That's
It's a-
the point. Yeah.
It's a simulation. Oh, it says right there, the real driving simulator.
'Cause you
There's
can customize the hell out of it, can't you?
you can do everything
Yeah.
to your car. It's
Yeah.
it's for gearheads. It is a great game, and for if you just like realistic racing, it is a great game. But there is no story.
Yeah.
Like there's not even. I don't even think there's a main character in the game. You're just a guy
There's
who
none.
races
It's
cars.
just like you get in the car and drive.
and you drive. Yeah.
well,
Yep. I'm
This
scoop
is-
up
this is the
Toyota
guy-
Tercel, and that's it.
this is the guy who brought us District 9 and Elysium. So you know,
Oh, I'm gonna see it because that guy Neil Blomkamp's movies are always incredibly visually interesting, and super fast cars mixed with him, I think, is gonna be good. But story wise, I don't know what they're gonna do.
now here's some homework for you. I want you to go online and I want you to look this up. Well, all right. I remember distinctly when I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
I was with you.
This is on my list for later.
So
This game is awesome.
we got the ninja rap from Vanilla Ice, and so I think what's happened now is that the Teenage Mutant Ninja people have decided we need to make that up to you. So we've got this new game, Shredder's Revenge. Now it's a classic 2D style game.
It's great.
Yeah, it's a beat
It's
'em
the
up.
arcade game,
Yeah,
So-
but
Side
without
scroller?
Yeah,
without
side scroller.
it's designed to be played instead of just sucking your quarters.
exactly.
So it's great. It's out
It's-
now.
it's
and
out
free
now.
on Game Pass.
Yeah, it's on Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC,
Must
and it's
play,
out now.
must
But
play.
here's the best part. And I'm not going to play this for you because we always run into copyright problems. But to make up for the ninja rap, we're getting, well, two members of Wu-Tang. I nearly said Wu-Tang. Ghostfaced Killa and Raekwon the Chef doing a song called "We Ain't Came to Lose."
The soundtrack is dope. It's
It
so
really
good.
is.
Yeah.
Is this on Switch?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's on everything.
Switch.
Right now.
All right.
Right
We'll
now.
see you, Jay. Bye-bye.
I'm so excited, guys.
We lost
I'm on the
Jay.
road, baby.
No, this game looks great. It's like they took that classic arcade game that we all loved and made it better. And you can play as let's see, you can play as Casey Jones, you can play as April O'Neil. April's you can play as Splinter. April has the microphone and cord, so she does kind of like a Roger Daltrey kind of thing with.
Ooh, I'm into that.
But yeah, it's the classic Ninja Turtle game that we all loved, but just better, made better. So it's available now. And we've lost Jay for the rest of the show.
If you're into those kinds,
of
games, this is about as good as it gets. So
it's all right. Let's see. We do need to raise a glass to two legendary entities.
Yep.
First of all, Tim Sale.
Yeah.
And we're showing some of his artwork here. Rebecca found some, but just go online and take a look at Tim Sale's art. Just Google Tim Sale art.
Oh,
The Long Halloween was Tim Sale.
What was it? Daredevil, red and yellow.
Yes, that's
God.
I remember that because I love Daredevil and I remember those comics, but I completely forgot that he was the guy who did Daredevil Yellow. He also did. He did
good Superman series too.
He did Superman for All Seasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did Hulk Gray, Daredevil Yellow, Spider-Man Blue, and Captain America White. All of those with Jeff Loeb. He also worked on the show Heroes, which a lot of us like.
That's right. He drew all the comic book covers.
Yeah. But he just some amazing work. Just go online and just take a look at it, and you'll wind up having some of this as your screen, your wallpaper on your computer for months because it's just beautiful.
If you're a Batman fan and haven't read Long Halloween, do it. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's great. And then also watch the HBO Max 2-part of Long Halloween. It's very much in the style of Tim Sale. Very, very nice.
Nice.
Also, there's a great shot go read Long Halloween because there's a great shot of like Batman and Catwoman up against a wall and like it's sensual. Like it's not like it's. I was like, damn, Tim Sale, this shit. Catwoman thick as fuck in there. This shit's nice, bro.
He was pretty young. He was only 66, I want to say, but he'd been having some health trouble.
Yeah.
And was checked into a hospital and just didn't make it out.
Happened quick.
Yeah. But just terrific art. It's just, you'll love it. And need to raise a glass to 10,000 cows. How I always say that I just, when I was a kid, I was like, I can't wait to live in Star Trek. And then I met Lee George Cade, and he said, you won't be living in Star Trek. You're going to be living in Mad Max. And as always, Lee George Cade is right. High temperatures in Kansas killed thousands of cattle over the weekend. Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh boy.
Kansas
The
Department
Earth
of Health
is trying to kill us all.
Yes.
And it's starting with our food supply. Well, it didn't start with our food supply, but
Yeah.
it's moving towards the food supply.
Kansas Department of Health and Environment told multiple media outlets that the agency has gotten reports of at least 2,000 cattle deaths that happened over the weekend of June 11th and 12th. But the agency says the number comes from farms that asked for help in getting rid of the bodies. And since cattle ranchers aren't required to report deaths to the agency, they suspect that it's higher. The industry estimates it's up to 10,000. Yeah.
Oh, it was 30 to 10,000 feral cows. That's fine.
Feral cows.
They just got too hot and died, huh?
It was probably the heat hit faster this year than farmers were expecting, and they just didn't have the water supplied to them like they usually, or like they do later on in the summer.
Well, Tony, Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change found that heat waves that used to occur every 10 years are now happening twice as often, thanks to climate change. So it's time to start. Everything's fine. It's time to start rethinking your diet, planet.
Facts.
I'm not talking to just us here. It's time to start.
Fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Impossible burgers are good.
As soon as we get lab-grown meat, we'll be fine. We just need to get that lab-grown meat going, and then we can stop raising as many cows and chickens and just make the meat in a vat.
The pink slime.
No, thanks.
Yeah, culture
Give me some
the
of that
cells.
bat meat.
Yep.
Bat meat.
That's straight out of The Expanse. I'm sure other science fiction stories too, but The Expanse talks about bat meat all the time.
You know, that's another reason I want to leave teaching is because I'm sick of lying to kids.
Everything's
fine.
Everything's fine. Don't worry
You
about
guys
it.
will
It
change
gets
the
better.
future. Asterisk, there's no future.
Right.
All right.
I'm in Maine, and it's people are peaceful as hell out here because they know, like, there's a ton of doomsday preppers out here. They're like, all right,
So they're
they
ready.
know the world is. They got it figured out. They're like, we got lobster, we got bridges, we straight. Like, I got.
We got lobsters. We got bridges.
What do you need to survive the apocalypse? Well, two things, Carrie: lobsters and bridges. That's it.
right.
You got that? You're good to go.
Okay.
Covered bridges specifically.
Well, I mean, let's not get too fancy.
Yeah.
I think I'll quit my job and become a photographer and travel. Never mind. All right.
Oh, bridges of Madison County, huh?
Yeah, right there. After these messages, we'll be right back. Street.
Bat meat,
Get some of that vat meat. Mm-mm.
dude. I want some bat meat.
Did you turn your switchy thing again, Jay, when you went away?
Oh, the
Your
echo.
echo cancellation.
Your echo cancellation?
Oh, it's still on. I checked. Yeah, I checked.
Oh, it is?
It's
Oh,
still
okay.
there. It's just
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be working as good.
Yeah.
Just technology's not.
I'll turn it off and turn it back on again. Give me a sec.
See what happens.
Now say something, Jay.
One I can reload.
Now say something again.
Check.
Try again.
Check.
Now he sounds like he's on the space station.
Yep.
Hang on.
I can
Well,
reload. Let me reload.
Reload real quick, yeah.
okay.
Let me reload.
Why not?
No. Oh wait, you sound
Oh.
good now.
I don't know what's happening. I'm doing.
Oh, now you're
because-
sounding better. I think
it-
we just needed to disable it and re-enable it.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. And we're back. Okay. What did you guys consume this week? Who
Donuts.
wants to go first?
I'll go.
Antivirals.
Rebecca.
Two things this week. Last week I watched a little movie on Netflix called RRR, and it's all I'm going to be talking about for the next year. It's an Indian movie, reportedly the most expensive Indian movie ever made, and it's about these two guys who become friends, who become bros, just two absolutely unstoppable bros, and it's a phenomenal movie. It has incredible set pieces, incredible action scenes.
Wait a minute. This was a Rick and Morty gag on
it is
on
it's
interdimensional cable. Two bros.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's
two bros running from aliens who
they're not
are
running from
actually cows. You know?
Yeah. The movie takes place in 1920s India during a British occupation, right? And it's all about, we're going to get these colonizers. And the two stars in it, apparently they're huge megastars in India. So this movie is like a big deal. Once you watch it, you're gonna wish we watched it at Broovies because it's
Damn.
it is 3 hours long, but every minute is glorious. And then the other thing I watched this week was the Chris Evans puppy interview on BuzzFeed.
Oh my god, my wife.
I wanted more live tweets,
You and my-
Rebecca.
It's
You and
only
my
8
wife.
minutes
Oh
long.
my god.
It's
Everybody.
only 8 minutes long. But wow, wowzers! He literally, they're asking him questions like, if you could play a villain in Marvel, who would you be? And he's literally like, who cares?
There's puppies. I don't care.
Right.
I'm playing with
he's-
puppies.
And the interview switches about like 5 minutes in, and they bring in older dogs, and Chris Evans talks about the importance of rescuing older dogs, and I had to get up from my computer and walk away because it's something that's close to my heart as well. So I was like, okay, Chris Evans, stop being so perfect all the time. Anyway.
Which, by the way, sorry you brought up Chris Evans, so I gotta address it. Fucking, he took that damn picture outside of Disneyland.
Yeah.
And he wrote, "I don't know what to do with my hands," and Jimmy, God rest your soul. We miss you. It's been 3 years, but God, when I saw that tweet and all the Geek Show fans started piling on me, it was that moment where Aaron Paul in Breaking Bad, he can't keep doing this.
Can't keep getting away with it.
I was cursing Jimmy's name. Oh
Well,
my God.
I also thought about that picture. I thought it was funny that everybody was convinced that they photoshopped him in, that he wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
there-
he
'cause
even
there were
said, he's
two,
like, I'm
and he was
not
exactly the same.
photoshopped in.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause he didn't move.
speaking of Jimmy, did you get my text the other night, Carrie,
Which one?
about that
may
funny
have.
anniversary? 9 years ago this weekend, Man of Steel
Oh,
came out.
yes. Yeah, I got it right there. Yeah.
And I just said to Carrie, 9 years ago, me, you, Jimmy, and Jimmy's cracked tailbone. And it was so funny, huh?
I think if you go to Geek Show Podcast Archive on the web, you can hear those episodes where Shannon and Jimmy and I stumbling through Disneyland.
With Lola.
And with Lola. Yeah, that's right. Lola was with us. And going to see Man of Steel. But Jimmy fell down and broke his tailbone.
Yeah, and the best is when the Bugs Life thing was still
The
there.
next day, the
Oh, no.
Bugs Life Theater, because there's a part where
They go under your butt.
the seat would vibrate or move.
No,
so
it
No,
would-
it jabs you.
It jabs you.
so that you
Tailbone.
so it feels like bugs are crawling. And
But
Oh my
we're sitting
God.
there watching it. We're sitting there watching this shit, and all of a sudden you just hear Jimmy go, "Oh, motherfucker!" Ah! Like right in the middle, like it was all families and shit. And he's like, "Fuck, ow!"
oh
One
god.
of the funniest goddamn things ever.
That's awesome.
But anyway.
Scared
All
the
right.
shit out of me too. I was like, "Ah!"
Let's see. Is that everything, Rebecca? You got it? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll go real quick.
Okay.
All right, Mike.
Because I was going to talk about Shredder's Revenge, but we did that, and the usual stuff. But something to recommend on Netflix. There are a whole bunch of comedy shows that
Yeah.
dropped, and it's awesome to see these a whole bunch of comedians at the top of their game doing their tight five, right? And in particular, the Bill Barr one and the Amy Schumer, because they're hosting,
Barr?
and then it's
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. Sorry.
Different
Bill Barr doing
Yeah.
a type of five?
Yeah.
different comedian.
We're back to a
No, I
Weekend at
saw that
Bernie's
on the
situation.
January 6th.
He and Bob Marley. So yeah, the Amy Schumer one, and Ron Funches killed me on Amy Schumer's.
Ron Funches
He's
was
so
great.
good. He is so good.
Yeah.
So anyway, and then for people that are into Legos, the Optimus Prime Lego set is out.
Oh,
and,
did Egg order his,
Yeah, the
Shannon?
egg,
Yeah,
egg
I saw-
sound off.
I saw him on Twitter. He ordered it. He tweeted when he got it, and he tweeted when he finished putting it together.
Oh, okay. So go to Egg Foo on Twitter, and you'll
Yep.
be able to see it. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
So for some reason, I only watched the first season of Barry. Then I
Oh.
stopped.
Oh man,
And-
second
I did the
season's
same
great.
thing, and I
Well,
need
no.
to catch up.
Same,
I
Rebecca.
watched. I blazed through seasons 2 and 3 this week. Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm
That is an
halfway through
That
three.
is amazing. That is just an amazing show, and
Well,
like
It
and
seems
especially
like-
this last season, because Bill Hader, he came to Hollywood to be a director.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing. He's directed a lot of those episodes.
most
and
of them, it seems like.
he is
Dude.
give him a movie. He is terrific.
Well, and the season, I guess if there's another season coming, I don't know how.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
there
kinda
is.
Well, that's how I
want it.
felt. That's how I felt after season 2. I was like, well, I mean,
Oh no, like season 3 is
but
so good.
I'm halfway through season 3, and it feels like they've shifted. It's not as much a comedy anymore.
Oh no,
but
it gets
it's-
dark as fuck.
And it's fascinating. I mean, I'm loving every second
God.
of it, but it's not nearly as funny as the first 2 seasons.
In that second season, like one of the best episodes of all time is that when he goes to kill that guy and he's the jujitsu dude. And,
Oh my
Gosh,
gosh.
that episode
Oh,
is
yeah,
so
yeah, I've
good.
seen-
and his daughter. Oh my
So
god. What
That
are
episode
you?
was gold. Yeah, that
Just
episode
an
is solid
unstoppable child.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
this last season though has just been stylistically just great. The motorcycle chase through through the L.A. Traffic. God, that was funny.
I just don't know how they make another season, but I guess they got a plan.
They'll find a way. They'll find a way.
So, and I finally finished that Everything All at Once, All Around You, and
Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
So good.
yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only way to describe it, brother.
Yeah,
But really, makes you think.
It's a thinker. A24 now has the Auditor Award as a candle. And if you have not seen the movie, the Auditor Award is a big butt plug.
I've seen the movie. I know what that is.
Yeah, what was that?
And it plays a very important role.
Jesus.
That movie's so wild.
A24.
Hot dog
A24.
fingers.
The people that made the movie.
Yeah. Jay.
Oh yeah. So I haven't had a chance to consume much, but I have been. One of my favorite shows, like HBO, by the way, HBO Max is slowly becoming. If you're looking for a break from Netflix, and because Netflix be doing some shady shit with these prices and all whatever, but they definitely own comedy. I honestly just kind of wish I could just subscribe to the comedy stuff, and like everything else can take a backseat. But because like Mike, I have been enjoying the new specials. Ron Funch's 10-minute set was wonderful on Amy Schumer's. Snoop Dogg's Fucking Around Netflix special was great, featuring some of the best in black comedy, like old school, like 90s black comedy that I grew up with. So it was just wonderful to see that. And then HBO Max has Michael Che, that damn Michael Che's season 2 just dropped. Great. And if you're not watching Pause with Sam J, a great Boston comedian, she's hysterical. Pause with Sam J, season 2 just dropped. It's fucking hilarious. She doubled down.
It's really good.
It's a fun show. The whole premise is basically she invites comedians over to this apartment in New York, and they just kind of drink, have conversations, and try to tackle social issues. Like, it's basically if you like sociology and just everything that's going on in the world, and just try to attack it. And then she speaks with she pauses that segment when someone says something poignant, and they go and talk with a specialist in that field, and then they do a sketch. It's wonderful. Just enjoy it.
Really good.
That sounds cool.
It's really good. It's really good. And also, like as we all know, I'm in Maine. I'm consuming the outdoors, baby. I'm breathing good out here. What's an inversion? Can't relate. I'll tell you right now.
I'm touching grass. I'm looking at the sky.
Jay, you're not here for the new thing. Toxic dust.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what.
Because the lake is drying up. And so the bottom is just being blown up into the air.
Yeah, just a little bit of arsenic in it.
Just a little light
traces
arsenic.
of arsenic.
Yeah, so you're missing that.
People keep telling me to get an air fryer, and it's 100 degrees outside with high winds. I don't need one.
Just go stand outside with your chicken.
Go stand outside with my chicky nugs.
That's a big brain move there.
Take your pizza rolls outside. Just fucking stand there.
Take my dino chicky nugs.
They're almost done, honey.
I saw the Northern Lights. Can't relate.
Oh man, I want to see those someday.
No, I can't see shit.
He's got the glasses.
It was just a guy
on.
doing meth.
Oh, okay.
That's almost as good. I think.
Glasses or meth?
Oh, see, I thought
It's a new game show.
I thought the Northern Lights was a strip club, but anyway, Tony.
That's Northern Express.
Let's see. I finished Picard season 2, and it had a rough middle. That's for sure. That season did.
Yeah,
but I thought it ended pretty good. I think it's worth finishing. I enjoyed the last 3 episodes. I thought picked it up again. I saw this latest episode of The Boys.
I'm gonna watch it after we're done here.
If you haven't been keeping up on The Boys, wow!
Oh, I turned that on last night, and Jed was just like, "No."
Yeah. Yeah. If you're not in the right mood, The Boys is definitely not something to watch.
So I was behind. So I watched episode 4. And then episode 5 was out, and I was like, I need a break.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, sometimes you
watch
gotta take a
something
break.
else.
I'm telling you, this season of The Boys, and I haven't seen the new episode yet, but this season of The Boys,
yeah.
Anthony Starr as Homelander. God,
Oh
give
my
him
gosh.
everything. Give him
So-
everything.
You're in episode 5, you're finally getting a lot more Soldier Boy, and let me tell you, it is worth your time. Let's see, and then last night I went and saw Lightyear.
Oh,
how
I'm
is
glad
it?
someone did.
I really liked it. I thought it was
hearing
really
that.
great.
There's a terrific making of or history of Buzz Lightyear special on Disney Plus that
I'm gonna
was
have to
pretty
check
cool.
that
But
out. But yeah,
Tell 'em-
Lightyear. I thought, I think it's probably, and I mean, I have a tendency to be a liker of things. I'm not a very good
Great.
critic, and so I thought it was really, really good. If you like science fiction stuff, if you like Pixar writing, if you like humor, this is right
I
up
like
your
all
alley.
those things.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't the story I was expecting, but I really liked the story that we got. There's plenty of Easter eggs to the Toy Story movies with the things like that are programmed into Buzz Lightyear's buttons as a toy. You get all of those lines in the movie.
Oh,
You
How,
get,
how many same-sex kisses?
I think there's one. There might
that's enough to keep it out of Saudi Arabia.
yeah, there was one or two, but I thought the story they presented from a science fiction perspective was good. I thought that the writing, Disney's got another solid gold toy idea right there with the little cat that's his little you see in the trailer.
Want that little boy so bad.
And let me tell you, there's a lot more of that cat in the movie than they led to in the trailer. So it's great.
The cat apparently is not a celebrity voice actor. It's just one of the animators at Pixar.
Oh, he did so
That's
good.
cool.
Whoever he is,
Yeah.
voiced Socks is the cat's name,
Yeah.
and
Just say nobody wants to work.
that's right. I give it honestly. I think if we're talking out of 4, is that what we do movies? 3.5. 3.5 out
All
of
right.
4 stars. I thought it was fantastic. Go see it.
All right. I also finished Barry this season. Great. As we talked about, Hacks season 2.
Hacks
Yes,
Two
so
is
good.
Just
I
finished
love
that.
I gotta start season 2.
You got
So much tension.
Hacks season 3 has been approved, so we're gonna get more of that.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Finished the Flight Attendant season 2.
Ooh,
How is that?
I've been meaning to
It's-
start the season 2.
Because I was so stressed by the first season. So
Yeah.
It kind of bummed me out because the whole idea of her is that she's a fucking mess. And so in this one, she's trying to be good and not be a fucking mess and do things right. And you know that the inevitable fall is going to happen, and you feel bad when it does. And so I just kind of, anyway, I mean, she's terrific. Kaylee Kawako is great. Of course, I got, the Orville. We got another episode of that. That was terrific.
Yeah. I know.
Don't
Star
sleep
Trek-
on the Orville, everybody.
Don't.
Watch the Orville.
Yeah,
it was a
is
great
so
show.
good.
I was wondering, is like the new version, is it any different?
It is. Well, it's just space. They're back to space exploration.
Okay,
And-
good.
But there's still that underlying story of the mechanical people trying to kill them.
Yes.
It's a little less humor oriented, I would
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
For sure.
But
It's definitely gotten
more
serious.
yeah, but more story oriented.
This,
it's kind of become a little bit of a trade-off.
This episode 3 had a surprise ending for me. So that was interesting. But it also calls back to previous seasons, so you may want to catch up. But I had someone stop me in the grocery store yesterday and say, Carrie, episode 5 of Obi-Wan.
Holy
That-
shit.
That was, and I'm like, yes. And he goes, that was the best Star Wars I've ever seen.
It was
And I went,
good.
So fucking good.
I went, I agree. Thank you.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, Ms. Marvel
was
episode
gonna-
2.
oh my god, Ms.
Oh,
Marvel.
yeah, Ms. Marvel. Yeah.
that show is just delightful.
It is.
Exactly.
That is the
Yep.
perfect word to describe
Yeah.
it. Delightful.
It's I was talking to my brother-in-law and I said, your daughters need to be watching this.
Yes.
And
I think a
you're
lot of people
yeah,
need to
my-
be watching it.
Man,
My daughter loves it.
Ms. Marvel really, because we don't get to see girls going through puberty. Y'all don't realize girls are horny too, and this show is just like so good at being like, girls go through puberty too.
Well, and let me just say this, because there are some guys who hear you say that and they'll say, "Well, there's nothing there for me." No. Listen to me.
Oh,
Because I was her. I wanted to be a member of the Avengers growing up as well, and so did you, and so you can relate. All right.
Also, were you a youth? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
everyone is awkward and weird.
That's
Exactly.
right. Were you ever the new guy at a high school and then you decided to do a backflip off of a fucking barn into a swimming pool?
That sounds really specific, Jay.
Like, I saw that shit and I was like,
I'm
excuse
so
me, sir?
I am so sorry, Jay.
Is this glasses or meth?
Meth. I vote meth.
I am so sorry, Jay. That's
The actress playing Kamala is just delightful. She is so fun to watch.
Perfect. She's perfect.
She's so good.
and did you?
Oh my god, there's the line where Nakia is like, she won't stop talking about how she was saved by budget Captain Marvel, and Kamala goes, "Thank you," because that is exactly how I would react if somebody called me a budget Captain Marvel. I would be like, "Thank you."
And I like the little Easter eggs that they're sprinkling in there as well. There's a bunch of that, and also like the conversation with her and that older kid where they're talking about Bollywood. And he says, "Yeah, I love
neat.
Kingo. Don't you love Kingo? Oh, my aunt loves Kingo."
Gotta get
And I'm
him
like,
in.
get it in there. Yes, Jay.
Oh no, I just wanted to say, like, I'm not familiar with Miss Marvel, and my wife isn't either. And like, what we're really enjoying is not Googling shit on this.
Well, so here's the thing: is people are asking me too about like, what's the whole deal with Ms. Marvel? And I'm like, here's the thing: they changed her origin story,
100%
so I'm
changed.
just as in the dark as you guys.
Yeah.
And this is like the first thing where I'm like, I don't know. The only thing I can tell you is that they've probably made it space and cosmic and radiation related to tie in with the Marvels.
I have a theory, but I'm not going to share it here on this.
But
We're going to need to do some deep dives, I think, for sure.
Yeah, I just want to say, because in the comics, her origin is Terrigen Mist, like the Inhumans.
Right.
But the bracelet is acting like a Terrigen Mist because the power is coming from within her, and it's unlocking something within her. And like, wow, so they have just kind of turned this bracelet into a Terrigen Mist kind of thing, but just for her.
When we turn the show off, I'll share you my theory on this. I have a theory.
All I gotta say is I showed Jen a picture of Miss Marvel on that stupid game I play, right? And I showed it to her, and she goes, "Oh yeah, they made the right choice," because she's all like blobby and bendy.
Yeah. It would just not have translated good to TV or movies for sure.
Body positivity.
Now, it's just a good show. I mean, like, first of all, we get a glimpse at what it's like being a kid growing up in Islam. You know, I mean, like, and like a whole different perspective of like, people don't get. It's such it makes it like almost.
Well, it's not trite, right? It's not like like because I know Muslim kids, and they're just regular kids to wear a thing on their head, you know what I mean, or choose not to, and it's just I just love that it's just presented like that.
Yeah, it's not like they're trying hard. It's just like hey, this is what it is, and so it and the mom is great. The dad is so fun. Like the whole family.
The whole
family.
Just watch the show.
The best description I heard was this show is like if Spider-Man: Homecoming and Scott Pilgrim had a baby. That's what this show is.
There's huge like Scott Pilgrim vibes on that show.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yes, queen.
All right, games, Tony. And then we can wrap this thing up.
Oh yeah, games.
And then I'll tell you my theory.
Yes.
Keep stalling. Games. Let's see. Here it comes.
Tony, you don't just like have ready to
the
go.
Ninja Turtle game is really the Ninja Turtle game is really all we need. I mean, that's going to keep us all busy.
yeah, exactly. Let's see. We got Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. If you like the Fall Guys game, it's been exclusive to PC and PlayStation, I think, for a while. Now it's coming to Xbox.
Does Lee Majors do his own voice?
He's not there. Yeah. No.
Jokes for
you,
some,
Carrie.
and
That
I
was for you,
appreciate it. Like I said, jokes for some. I'm here for them.
Wreckfest
Just
is
weekend
coming
at
out
Bernie's
on
over and over.
Wreckfest is coming out on Switch. That one's been on the big consoles for a while. It's like Demolition Derby game kind of a thing with some racing thrown in there.
I want it.
Naraka Blade Point on the Xbox. Sonic Origins. That one looks like it might be interesting. Coming out on the 23rd. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes on the Switch. You got Capcom Fighting Collection on everything. June 24th.
Excuse me?
So, yeah,
Excuse
so that's
me?
gonna all the Capcom fighting games coming out in a collect. I don't know if it's all of them, but a bunch of them.
Is
in a
it
collection.
is Rival Schools in there?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll have to look and let you know.
Yeah,
we can
I
look
want
right now,
me
actually,
that.
because that's
and
the last game. Capcom Fighting Collection Games. It is going to have.
Tony.
It's going to have a lot of games.
Fuck.
Come on, just give me a list, Capcom website. What? You suck.
Oh my!
You're not going to
It's
go
okay,
list
then
on the website.
We're all new to
Yeah,
the show.
seriously. All right. Well, maybe this one has it. Nope, sure doesn't.
Hey,
There's a lot of games coming out on that there.
Tony, while you're looking, going back.
Oh, here we go.
I was just wondering about the Fall Guy game still.
Oh, Fall Guy.
Is the only playable character Colt Seavers, or he can be his buddy Howie?
Is that another deep dive?
It's more jokes for some.
right there.
Sadly,
Okay.
Lee Majors is not doing the theme song. It's going to be done by Ghostface Killa.
No.
Found it. Here we go. You got Dark Stalkers, the Night Warriors,
Let's go.
Dark Stalkers Revenge, Vampire Savior, the Lord of Vampire, Vampire Hunter 2, Dark Stalkers Revenge, Vampire Savior 2, the Lord of Vampire, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix, Cyberbots, Full Metal Madness, Red
That's
Earth.
a good one.
And Red Earth and Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Edition. So
Great
no school. What was the one you were asking about?
Rival Schools, yeah.
Yeah, no rival schools.
Yep, you're not getting my money. Nice try.
Take that, Capcom.
Yeah.
All right.
Slapcom.
I'd say that's probably plenty of game.
Yep.
Mr. B, if you would please.
The prophecy has come to be Ham. The 10,000 cows have died.
Oh my god.
It is your time to shine.
Goodbye!
Wow.
Oh man.
That's fucking funny, Shadow.
All right.
It's sad, but it's
Yeah.
your time to shine, Ham.
Everyone will know the glory of ham now that there are no longer cows.
The ham supremacy.
It begins today.
Your
Hams rise up.
Your ascension is nigh.
Hams of the world unite!
All processed meats to me.
Bacon assemble.
Oh. All I'm thinking of now is that guy in Preacher that was
The meat man.
The meat man. Oh my gosh. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't look it up.
Or do.
I guess.
I'm like, tell him to look it up. Shit, man. What you got to lose, baby?
Fucking that big meat lady.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there.
All right. Thank you all for being here, chat room.
Yeah,
We appreciate
thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, you
Like
guys.
a big meat lady.
We
Give me
Lobster?
that fat meat.
lobster slathered in butter.
But,
All right.
all right.
Trevor, I'm not going to say my theory here publicly. Sorry.
Because he doesn't want to be. He doesn't want
Because-
to have a gotcha moment.
It's because I'll be honest with you. It's because this theory is so Rebecca. it's something that Rebecca would say.
Oh God!
And
so
I,
you don't want to share it with the class?
I'm a little embarrassed.
It's Mephisto confirmed.
I don't know
The
if
queen
I
is
should be
dead.
flattered or offended.
Can't you be both at the same time?
Well, when you hear the theory, and we'll do it.
You?
We'll do it on Patreon. We'll do it on Patreon, but it's
the queen's not dead. I saw her drinking tea with Paddington Bear.
That's right.
She's fine.
Okay.
Just fine.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, chat room.
Bye, chat rooms.
Bye.
Let's get our